If you're thinking about upgrading from that old spring-loaded tape measure to something smarter, you're in for a treat. Because today's best laser tape measures combine the physical tape you already know with a built-in laser for longer distances, area calculations, and way less mental math. Whether you need a rugged, heavy-duty option for daily job site abuse, a pocket-sized tool for quick interior layouts, or a simple no-fuss combo that just works, there's something perfect for you. I've left links to every product down in the description so you can check them out. Let's dive in. First up is the Rekon T1 Tomahawk, and this thing is a beast. It's built around a 25-foot replaceable steel blade with a proprietary optical encoder that tracks every extension to plus or minus 1/32 of an inch. The side-mounted e-paper display is the real star here. Think Kindle screen, zero power to hold a static image, and perfectly readable in blinding outdoor sunlight where regular LCD screens turn into useless mirrors. Internal memory logs up to 1,000 measurements, and through Bluetooth, everything syncs to the Rock Job Site app so your crew can share the same cut list. Picture this. You're a solo carpenter on a framing site. Instead of scribbling numbers on scrap wood, you walk through, tap a button at each spot, and when you return to the chop saw, your entire cut list sits right there on the tool, digitized and error-free. It also auto-calculates inside dimensions by accounting for its own chassis length, making window frames and doorways a breeze. It is noticeably heavier than a standard tape, roughly a third bulkier, so you'll want the dedicated belt holster. And charging happens with the battery inside the unit, so no external dock for spare swaps. But for pros who need accurate digital cut lists day after day, this is incredibly hard to beat. Next is the Mileseey DT20, and this one sits in a sweet spot that a lot of working professionals actually need. It packs a digitally encoded 16-foot tape, a 130-foot laser, Bluetooth app syncing, and automated area and volume calculations into a traditional tape measure form factor with a metal belt clip. What makes it genuinely clever is the patented optical error correction system. Most digital tapes lose calibration if you power them on with the blade already extended, forcing an annoying retract and reset routine. The DT20 reads absolute position codes printed along the blade every 4 inches, so it knows exactly where it is even if you power up mid-measurement. The area and volume functions also accept input from both the laser and the physical tape pull, so if you need to wrap around a curved pipe or measure against reflective glass where lasers scatter, you just pull the tape and the calculation keeps rolling. Compared to the Rekon, the DT20 trades that 25-foot reach and e-paper sunlight readability for a much more compact form factor and a gentler learning curve. The companion app is more of a digital notepad than a drafting suite, and the LCD isn't quite as vivid as IPS screens on pricier tools. But as a daily driver for remodelers and solo contractors, the balance here is really impressive. The Asgmet DTX10 takes an ambitious swing by combining a 16-foot physical tape, a 330-foot laser, and a digital display all in one package. The laser delivers solid 1mm accuracy and connects to the Smart Life app for record keeping. For a homeowner tackling a basement renovation, you could laser the total square footage for a flooring order and immediately pull the tape for lumber measurements, all without switching tools. Compared to the DT20, the DTX10 nearly triples the laser range, which is a serious advantage for large open spaces. The unit is a bit bulkier than you'd expect for a 16-foot tape, and the tape return spring is quite enthusiastic, so just be mindful when retracting. The battery requires a small tool to access for charging, a quirky choice compared to USB-C ports on newer devices. But if maximum laser range in a hybrid package is what you're after, this one delivers. The Fanttik A10 Pro is an absolute standout if portability is your priority. This ultra-compact hybrid packs a 9.8-foot tape, a 165-foot laser, and a gorgeous 500-nit IPS display into something that literally fits in your pocket. The real hidden gem is the integrated dual-axis angle sensor, which turns this little device into a precision digital level. Mounted on a tripod, and you can calculate vaulted ceiling heights by measuring distance and angle from across the room, no ladder needed. Walk into an empty property, laser the room volume in seconds for HVAC estimates, then pull the short tape to check cabinet depths and alcove widths. The tape retracts with a satisfyingly smooth mechanism that feels more refined than budget alternatives. The 9.8-foot tape won't span standard 10 or 12-foot lumber, so it's built for detail work rather than framing. And there's no Bluetooth, meaning 30 measurement slots with no app export. But for designers, realtors, and content creators, this little powerhouse is a joy to use. The Mileseey XTP1 is where things get seriously futuristic. This modular measuring computer lets you physically detach the 12-foot digital tape cartridge from the main 330-foot laser housing. If the blade gets kinked, just unclip and snap in a fresh one instead of trashing the whole tool. The OptiTracking sensor reads the tape to 1/32nd inch accuracy, and the 1/n-line split function is pure magic for Finnish carpenters. Measure a cabinet face, tell it to divide into perfect fifths for drawer pull spacing, and it does the fractional math instantly. IP65 dust and water resistance, plus the app generates 2D floor plans from your measurements. This is a premium tool with a learning curve, so expect quality time with the manual. The gap between the modular tape and computing unit can collect dust on messy sites, so an occasional wipe keeps things smooth. Compared to the Tomahawk, the XTP1 trades raw tape length for computational sophistication, making it ideal for precision finish work over rough framing. The Lexivon 2-in-1 LX201 takes the complete opposite approach, and I kinda love it for that. A solid 16-foot auto-locking analog tape paired with a simple 130-foot laser in a familiar no-nonsense shell. No encoder, no Bluetooth, no app. And the beautiful part of simplicity. Standard AAA batteries last months because nothing is draining power in the background. No dead tool anxiety grabbing it from a cold truck on Monday morning. Need carpet square footage? Laser the living room? Need window widths for new blinds? Pull the tape. Done. The LCD can be tricky in direct sunlight, and laser accuracy softens a touch past 40 to 50 feet. But for typical homeowner tasks, this delivers everything you need without a shred of complexity. Rounding things out is the Prexiso PLT40 LII, a Swiss-engineered 2-in-1 that pairs a 135-foot laser with a 16-foot manual tape and a movable magnetic hook. 6 laser modes cover distance, continuous measurement, area, volume, and both 2-point and 3-point Pythagorean calculations, all accurate within 1/8 of an inch. The rechargeable lithium-ion battery charges via USB Type-C and handles up to 5,000 measurements per charge, which is outstanding. The rubberized ABS case is shock-resistant, and the nylon-coated blade resists rust. That magnetic hook is a real practical bonus. It locks onto metal studs or pipes so you can measure solo without anyone holding the other end. The tape itself is purely manual, not digitally encoded, so the screen only shows laser readings, not tape measurements. And like the Lexivon, the laser works best indoors since bright sunlight washes out the dot at longer distances. But as a solid, affordable combo tool from a reputable Swiss brand, it's a genuinely reliable pick for DIYers, real estate agents, and anyone who wants both worlds in one compact package. So let me help you narrow it down. For professional framers needing rugged, sunlight-readable performance with a full 25-foot tape, go Rekon T1 Tomahawk. Mid-tier remodelers and solo contractors wanting the best balance of digital smarts and traditional feel will love the Mileseey DT20. If maximum laser range in a hybrid matters most, the Asgmet DTX10 has you covered. Interior designers, realtors, and creators after something ultra-portable should grab the Fanttik A10 Pro. Finnish carpenters wanting a modular measuring computer, look at the Mileseey XTP1. And for budget-conscious homeowners who want a reliable combo tool without the complexity, both the Lexivon LX201 and the Prexiso are excellent choices. Links to all 7 are in the description, so check out whichever one's caught your eye. If this helped, hit subscribe so you don't miss the next one. See you in the next video.